This looks so different.
I know, and I still have some work to do, but the birds have kind of requested that I don't rush to clean this up because they love this perfect little, I don't know, rectangle. What shape is that? So now when I bring them up of an evening, instead of them going all the way to the run, they'll all stop here and start roosting and hanging out, which is nice, gives me time to do their water and all that stuff, but then I have to coax them with worms, like, hey, a little bit further. But it just kind of gives us ideas for when we build them a shelter, like what kind of roosting sticks or logs or bars they're gonna want. So I gotta build a shelter about 24 by 24, basically build an indoor forest, no big deal.
Hey guys, it's Kyle and Shannon, K&S Get Out. Welcome back this morning.
It's hot already.
It's warming back up.
It's all right. We got a few more days, I think, in the 90s.
Oh, you know what I saw this morning?
No.
A week from now or next week, something, it's supposed to drop back down into the 80s and even 70s a couple days.
Boom, fall.
I'm so excited about that.
I would love to get some fall this year. Last year, I think summer just ran right into fall for one day, and then boom, winter.
Cold.
It was cold. I think that happened in spring too, but this year, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna do whatever we gotta do, no matter what the weather is.
Take each day as it comes.
All right, we're gonna get these birds out. Shannon's gonna run from them. They're gonna try not to attack her.
They did try to attack me yesterday. I had a little bit of a freak out moment. Good morning, birds.
Both of the turkeys, the big turkeys, have a black spot on their chest. And I noticed one of the guineas yesterday was pecking at one of them while I was down there filling up their water. And I don't know what
Thinking it was a bug or something?
I don't know, but they're still there. In fact, I didn't see it on the other one till just now. I don't know if it's where the guineas pick on them or, I don't know. I need to look into that.
That is kind of weird. Their feathers covered up for the most part.
I might have sprayed one of them just a little bit with the hose last night because he was picking at my hands. And I hit him right there in the chest, and I saw his feathers spread, and that's when I saw the black dot, as did the guinea, and then the guinea started going after
Oh.
I don't know. Oh, you know what?
No, I don't.
That may be their Tom Hangy thing. Tom turkeys, you know when we see the wild turkeys as we're going down the road, and they got that long hangy thing?
I didn't know they had a long hangy thing.
I think that's a scientific name for it, long hangy thing. The Tom long hangy thing. I'm gonna look that up. I bet that's what that is. I forget
it's just now finally starting to come in because they're so young.
I forget they're so young and there's plenty of maturing to do.
Okay.
You gotta be careful when you're undoing this latch right here.
They like to get your fingers.
Come on out, birds. Oh, sorry, turk. Now the wind is in their favor today for a really nice high flight down the hill. It's coming out of this direction. So Shannon should have a little more time to dodge, or they should have more time to dodge Shannon.
Kyle keeps telling me that if I just stand still, they won't hit me. But they came down the hill last night in full force, and I felt them like brush past my head. It was terrifying. I just stood there and screamed.
They just want a hug. I was on the four-wheeler a couple nights ago, and I thought they were going to stay up here. I went down to get their water buckets. Some nights they'll follow me back down. That night they followed me back down. I wasn't ready for it, so I was crossing in front of the camper going left to right this direction, and they all started flying. You don't want to continue moving because they try to dodge you based on where you are when they see you. But I was going forward, and I had about 3 of them brush me with a wing and just barely get away from me at the last second. Which I think is kind of funny, but yeah, I don't want to get beaked in the head.
Yeah.
What do you think, kiddos? All right, you got to go down the hill.
I'm going to go down the hill.
See them coming. I think I enjoy this entirely too much.
I enjoy it. I enjoy watching them. I just also enjoy when they don't hit me.
Let's catch one today, okay? Whoever you
How about
whoever
you
can catch
one?
The most guineas wins.
You go right ahead. I am here to record you. Call them down.
Come on, bird. Finish them wormies. When one guinea does it, the rest of them go.
Yeah.
What's that classic music song, Flight of the Bumblebee or something? This is the flight of the guinea fowl. Look at the speed on you, buddy.
I actually didn't focus on the birds as much today. I focused on the turkeys because I love to see them run.
He got some speed on him.
Yeah.
He just broke a record, big guy. Through the magic of internet, I learned the thing on their chest is a beard or a tassel. Well, because I have a beard, we're going with beard. Our shirts are drawn with beards. They got to fit into the Doss family, you know?
Well, they wouldn't be a Doss if they didn't have a beard.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Your dad doesn't have a beard. Hi, Turks.
You want to be real careful.
I don't need you to peck me. No. Go on. Go to your leader. Yeah, he's behind you. What? I don't know what to think right now.
You know what it is?
What?
These bracelets that we wear have these little things hanging off, and they think they're food.
Oh.
So like anytime I'm getting them water or whatever, problem is they'll get your skin, and when they start doing that little twist thing, I don't feel very good.
Yeah, no thank you.
So yeah, we might have to switch up our style of bracelets if we're gonna have them on our wrists.
I'm just not gonna get my hands that close to them.
You don't have to. If you stand like this, they'll come get it. And they'll sneak up from behind. All right, birds, you want to stay up here and be quiet so we can go down and see the furry ones?
Yeah, can you not go down and annoy all the goats for us? Can you just stay up here?
I mean, I guess that would require me sneaking away somehow.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
All right, let's go see the others.
Birds, look. I'm gonna figure out how to get this guy on there today. The dealership put the rotary cutter on for me, which is awesome, but I obviously didn't get the experience and it was already on when we got there. So of course I read the entire operator's manual for the tractor and the manual for the front end loader. I don't have the manuals for the implements and attachments, but watching all the YouTube videos, fantastic. So today I'm gonna get that rotary cutter off of there and put that box blade on.
Good morning.
Hi, fur balls. Hi, bub. Hi, big guy. How are you? You got your rope today. That was from a viewer. Herc says thank you to whoever sent the rope toy.
Yep. Oh no, look. He did it again.
Brother.
He's Houdini. That's where I found him last night when we got home.
So if you haven't been with us a long time, that guy, we call him Harry because in his first or second day on the planet, I think he got through the little 4-inch squares in the fence 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, we lost him a few times.
Well, now he and Larry are out and amongst the rest of the goats and everybody, and last night when Shannon came down, he's out. What he's doing, because he's still small, is he's jumping through the electrical fence. Now he's been hit once or twice, but I don't think it's dawned on him yet as to what is doing it. So Houdini strikes again. Fortunately, he likes to stay by the fence and not go anywhere.
Yesterday, I was able to just say, "Come here, Harry, come here." And he actually followed me back over to where we needed to be.
Buddy?
Hey, little guy.
What you doing, man? Why are you outside the pen?
He's so sweet. What are you doing out here, Harry?
Come here, big guy. Oh, it's a boy.
Aww.
Oh, Spruce escaped. AKA, I let him out.
Thank you. Little guy.
He's so sweet.
Oh, he is so sweet. I just love him.
I accidentally got out, Mom.
Well, you know, thanks for staying close. We appreciate that.
I gotta give Mr. Hercules some attention before he gets restless with everybody else.
Yeah.
Come here, brother. See you. Thanks for keeping everybody safe.
Harry says, I still want attention.
You know, he's trying out for our open position. We need another guard goat. Sometimes Spruce's head is buried in the hay feeder, so he ain't paying attention. So what we've noticed lately is Harry has been coming with Hercules up to this gate when he's checking to see who's here and what's going on.
Hi, little guy.
I'm a guard goat, Mom.
You are a guard
That's
goat.
my new job. And I'm the biggest guard goat on the planet.
Oh, you are so sweet. Okay, I gotta go get everybody's food.
Spruce is munching on down leaves. He's like, I'm so hungry.
I don't know how one goat can eat so much, but he never stops.
And he can talk at the same time he's doing it.
Didn't anybody teach you that it's rude to talk with your mouth full? Hi, buddy. Hey, guess what? I brought you a special treat today. It's not only going to taste yummy, but it's going to help your belly, too.
You lucky dog.
Yeah, it's going to be yummy. I'll go put it in your food bowl, okay?
Did you feed Mama already?
I did.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know if you noticed when we first got down here, and I think we mentioned it in a couple videos prior, but Mario, a few videos back, a couple weeks ago, a week ago, I don't know, knocked that guy down in concrete, 4x6 post, and the buck in him came out. So he was exposed to Blue. Now we have not witnessed them doing what they need to do for her to be pregnant, but I know Mario and the guy is very active. So I really hate to even admit this. It's okay, but you know, it just kind of lends to why we got to do the things we do in the timely manner that we do, or make hard decisions that some people don't like to hear. But Mario and Blue have now been exposed to one another for, I don't even know, almost a week. And she will run from him, but sometimes we'll check the cameras, or sometimes we'll come out here and they'll be cuddled up, laying together. And a lot of times if Mario's that close to her, something's already been done. So I don't know, we're gonna keep an eye on that, but it does mean some changes are coming soon, and it's just for the betterment of the farm. You know, we discussed last night with each other and our families, you know, we've got to do what makes the most sense for us out here. And as you know, we're not turning goats over at the auction or trying to turn a profit from them right now. We want them to help us tame this land, keep things eaten, graze on it, and I want them to have a diet full of natural food and growth out here, as opposed to 100% grain. However, we cannot do that in our current setup. So more to come on that, but just wanted to bring it to your attention. It's gone on our calendar. And secretly, it would be kind of cool to see some Mario and Blue babies. Don't tell Shannon I said that. I think she feels like we've hit our limit. I'm like, nah, we got room.
I have no words for you right now.
So we'll keep you posted on that. We'll keep you posted on the changes that may have to take place, and you know, just bear with us. It is our farm. It is our life. And we've got to do what's best for us. We've got to do what's best for the animals. And I think we're about ready to make a change.
Hey, by the way, I gave Herc some pure pumpkin. It's
Celebrating fall time.
It's September, so that means everything fall, pumpkin, everything.
So
it's not pumpkin pie filling, it's pure pumpkin.
So he got some.
And not like
I was gonna say, you can't. Hopefully the princess. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, the princess always
That's
gets them too.
good
That was
stuff.
nummy,
My
wasn't it?
goodness, you got more to.
Do you want to lick the spoon?
Yeah, I want to lick the bowl.
You can't lick the bowl because
I
you can't
could.
have a whole entire can at once.
Mom,
but
I'm huge.
I know. That's nummy, huh?
So good.
Oh,
Let's see if he ate it. I'm sure he wolfed
I'm
it down.
sure he ate it all. Nala ate all of hers.
Whoo, boy. Yeah, and he took a lot of his food with him.
Oh, good boy, Herc. That's going to help your belly. Yeah, hopefully that helps your belly. And I hope it tastes good, too.
All right, you guys ready for cuteness overload? Oh, you're not going to be able to do that much longer, buddy. I love these guys. Every day they're getting more and more acclimated to us. Now, Mama's a little more concerned, I'd say, than Blue was with hers, ironically. And she's not mean. She's not aggressive. She doesn't keep us from them. She just likes to talk. Yeah. So if we're hanging out with the boys or loving on them, sometimes she calls them over. Hi, buddy. Oh, big climber.
Man, look how much they look like her.
Whoop, whoop.
They're getting their ninja legs under them, and it is super cute to watch them. Hi, Mama. Hi, does that feel good?
I still think this one looks like a little Mario.
Oh, yeah.
This one looks just like Mama. The white marking on the side, you see it right there. And if you look at their ears and even her markings on her head, she's got that white spot between her horns. She's got the white sprinkle or speckle on her ears. And of course, she's got the fade. Look at this little guy. Come here, buddy. Can we see ya? You're so handsome. So he's got the white spot. When his horns come in, they're gonna match. He's got the black on his forehead that fades down to his snout. I think we're gonna have a mama twin and a Mario twin. Or
I just figured out why this keeps falling off. Yeah, you.
she wants a scratch on it.
You're scratching on it and pulling it down. Oh man, these boys can already climb up this. It is the cutest thing.
Well, yeah. Say we're awesome. He's like, you don't see me. Okay, we gotta talk about something. We brought up in the last video their names. And you gotta bear with us, okay? This happens. We may have spoke too soon. Or we may have tried to speak in the middle of things that there's just too much going on.
Well, let's just flat out tell them. When we were trying to decide names, Herc was running away to the neighbor's house. So we decided to stick with the Super Mario's theme, and that's why we had Lil Mario and Toad. But as we were trying to explain that, Herc was literally leaving the property to go over to the neighbor's house. So it was very distracting at that time.
But due to the magic of your editing, you
all
didn't see that. So it got very frustrating very quickly. You know, we've been working with him to let him roam a bit, but you give him just a little too much and he'll take it too far. And yeah. So anyway, that was frustrating. What else? You don't even remember.
I don't.
We had a tractor to buy. I was super preoccupied.
Kyle was super distracted.
It was like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I mean, I was just... So we didn't really think about it. And when we said their name, Little Mario and Toad, Toad is the mushroom character from Mario, the Super Mario Brothers. But, you know, we got to talking about it, thinking about it. That's not cute enough. He's too cute to be named Toad.
Cute.
So
and you guys all told us it was the worst name ever, by the way.
You didn't hold back. You're like, yeah, that's terrible.
Worst name, stupidest name, terrible name.
I wish
all the things.
I wish I could tell friends, or at least people I know that name their kids weird things sometimes. Like, I would try that one again. Sort of kidding.
Not always.
Not always. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna. I'm never gonna be able to remember that. I'm gonna name it Bob. I'm gonna call your kid Bob because I can't pronounce that. I'm sort of kidding, but we're back to the drawing board with his name. We've got a few other ideas, right? Or did you settle on one?
No, I did not settle on one.
So yeah, his official name on his birth certificate is Mario Jr., but that's too much to say every time. So he's either going to get called Junior or my favorite, Lil Mario. L-I-L, Mario, Lil Mario.
Stay tuned for the raps that will come with him.
He's going to be rapping. He's got to. I mean, he's Lil Mario. He's going to be the weather version of Mario. I'm very interested to see how this turns out.
I am too, actually.
Mixed with our sweet mama down here.
Yes.
So super excited to see, but let us think about the other one's name a little bit longer. I think we have time. They don't really seem to respond to their name, so we'll let you know as soon as we do.
Yeah. They are loving playing down here.
Babe, I have some good news for you. Zoom in on the new shelter over in the new nursery.
Oh my goodness.
Did we get a new dog too?
He looks like he has socks on.
Oh, buddy.
Oh man, that's funny.
I love that guy.
That makes me so happy to see Blue and Harry there. Larry by the gate. What a good crew we have.
If I'm being real honest, guys, like, we come down here a couple times a day when it's real hot, sometimes 3-4 times a day. And of course we visit with them all the time. But finding this homeostasis, yep, I think that's what it's called, that's our goal. So we want to make sure the personalities mix and match, everybody gets along, so that hopefully in the future, Shannon and I can take a leaf to the head. No, hopefully we can take all of our goats, all of our birds on the regular, go around the trail, maybe even train them eventually to be out, and her and I be in the camper or the shoffice, or like we do now with the birds, we can leave. And then when we come back, they're just here waiting for us.
Yeah.
So everybody's young, including us in this journey, but I'm very, very pleased with the direction it's going.
And that's what we're working towards.
Yeah. And then there's Mara.
You can do it. There you go.
So just for reference, this is how it starts. We got Blue over here being nice and peaceful. If you can see Harry, he's laying on the back side of Blue, cuddled with her. I don't know if I said Larry or Harry, but that's Harry. And then Larry's over there by the fence, soaking up some sun. This is what happens. Over time, this guy just continues to get more and more excited, also bored. And so when he starts feeling real rambunctious, he starts thinking of ways to destroy the barrier between he and a doe. But like we talked about earlier, I'm not 100% sure if she's not already been bred, more or less. So I don't know, but he can't stop acting this way, even if they've already done the deed. And that is when your fence and your gates and your posts are in danger. And it's understandable, it's very natural. There's nothing abnormal about him. This is the epitome of what they're like. But to breed goats and have that setup and everything, you need to be a little more intentional than we were. We just didn't know what to expect. So maybe we jumped in a little bit too early thinking we should have an intact goat. But there's no other way to learn. So no regrets at all. It's just then you've got to accommodate and make the changes you need to make. And I can't show you what he's doing now because it only gets gross from here. Mario, Bud. You gotta leave my fence alone, dude. Given time, babe, you can tear this down.
I completely agree with you.
He was over here being goaty, and with me standing right here, put his head, scratched this, put his head right here and started leaning, and I had to physically move him by his horns to get him to lay off it.
Oh, wow.
Poor guy. And guys, we're not trying to be mean to him. I'm not trying to make fun of him. This is what they do, and there's nothing wrong with it unless you don't have the accommodations for it. And I don't want to have the accommodations for it. We have plenty of goats to go around.
So at this point, that's why it's just better to let him go to a farm where he can actually do what he really wants to do, which is other does. So it was for his better well-being.
Kirk felt like he needed to finally take a bath and clean up a little bit.
Well, those were some pretty muddy feet he had.
Yeah, I experienced them.
I did too. I've got a mark on my leg.
Stay out there, big guy. Oh, buddy.
He says, I'm tough, I'm tough. Oh.
Still working on that a little bit.
Yeah, she's still very protective. And rightfully so. That's why I usually try to love on her first when I go in there before I touch her babies.
birds are getting a lot better at coming down here and hanging out around us, and they haven't been screaming this whole time.
That's true.
In fact, they're very relaxed. All the turkeys are laying down.
Everybody's super calm right now.
This one's falling asleep right here. Good boy.
Herc, for your sake, I hope they keep it up. Hopefully they'll stay calm.
Well,
yeah.
He has to stay calm too, because a lot of times he likes to pounce the fence, don't you? Yeah, you like to play with him.
Says, I don't know what you're talking about.
Big handsome. All right, guys, it's gonna be a hot one today, so we're gonna turn your fan back on and got your cool water. Everybody just chill out and relax, okay? Good boy.
Do you want to hold my hand?
Well, I hope you guys have had a great Labor Day weekend, a long weekend. I know some of you are taking the whole week off, and that's just exciting. Shannon and I have had an awesome one, to be honest. We've gotten to spend a lot of time with my family, with her family, and we had our neighbor come down and hang out one evening. And we actually had a wonderful surprise visit on Saturday, JR and Bobby. JR was the gentleman that came and, well, he basically did the roof of the shed for me. I was there. I didn't provide a lot of help. So JR hit me up this weekend, and the man, he doesn't want credit for this, but I don't care. He gets credit because he is such a blessing to us and our lives, and they say that we are to them, but I don't know. So we love them so much, but they brought a couple more rolls of that insulation, like the stuff we've got in the windows of the camper, which has done an awesome job at keeping the cool air in and the heat out. We also lined the roof of my shed. Sorry, the wind is picking up. Birds don't like it either. But he brought us 2 more rolls of that because he's been watching the videos and he knows the steps that we're at in the shed, and we've got to do insulation before we do the electrical. So he kind of walked us through how best to use it. We'll put it up in the ceiling, and then we'll still go ahead and put, what is it, fiberglass insulation in with it, but you can actually double it up and just make it that much better. So we couldn't be more grateful for the wonderful people in our lives like JR and Bobby and so many others that are helping support what we're trying to do here. So thanks, guys. Problem is, we've been spitting goatlets, we bought a tractor, we've been spending time with family. Like I've not made any more progress on this as of yet, except that guy is full of the screenings. So maybe today, is that what you're expecting?
Honey, I don't expect anything from you. I am grateful and thankful for everything that you do.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
So yeah, I'm going to figure out, the tractor's going to be fired up as soon as we're done, and I'm going to change out the implements on it, get the bucket on there. And I think I'm going to try to dump some screenings down in here. I may also get a little frisky with the pallet forks and see if I can't save myself some work cleaning up right up against the building and the main pole.
Okay.
All the stuff. So much stuff to do with that tractor.
You're so excited, aren't
Makes
you?
me very happy.
Your birds are caving in your trench as we speak.
I'm going to bury you in that trench if you keep doing that. Dude. Seriously? When they're hot, they always have that little shocked look on their face like,
oh yeah. I didn't do anything.
What? I don't know.
I think you're going to have some helpers to help you out here today.
Yeah, no, they are not afraid of my tractor. You fire it up and they go, make their noises, and they follow me, and I have to watch them closely or they're about to be squished bird. Dudes, stop jumping over the trench, please. You're dropping rocks in every time. You little stinker pot. Stinker. All right, guys, well, it's heating up out here, so I want to get to work a little bit before the hottest part of the day. Then I'll take a break, and then we'll pick it back up in the evening.
Yes, sounds great.
Wonderful.
We hope you guys all had a great Labor Day weekend, as we did, and we thank you so... Are you getting pegged?
Yep. Guys, you don't have to be a part of this. I just washed my hands, so why don't you go over there. I love you.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. And we've got plenty to do. It may be Labor Day, but we're still going to work because we enjoy it. Right?
It's not work if you love what you're doing, right?
That's right. Well, guys, we love and appreciate each and every one of you. And we thank you so much for coming along on this journey with us. It has been a wild ride. So much more to come.
Yeah.
And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.